Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing the highly requested Bedwars strategy video. Actually, I'm kidding because no one ever suggests video ideas. So anyways, the first thing I do is see if I can get over to the diamond generator within 32 blocks, or if I'm going to need 48. This time I only needed 32 because it was a shorter distance. And I immediately start building over there to make sure I get those diamonds before the other team. So once I have the diamonds, I immediately grab them and head straight back to my island. I upgrade the forge first. This is really going to give you an advantage for the rest of the game if you have that upgrade, because you're going to have more gold and more iron right from the start. And now you want to start protecting your bed. Wood is ideally the best block, so make sure that's on all sides of the bed. Because in order to mine wood, you need an axe, and that costs 12 gold. But if you use the sandstone, they can get through with a pickaxe, which is only 20 iron, or even 10 iron for a wood pickaxe. So once my bed is protected, I'm heading over to the other island to get a couple bed destroys. And I'm walking past the diamond. I don't want to pick that up because in case I do die, you don't want the other team to be getting the diamond, because that's what happens when you fall off or they kill you. They get whatever you had in your inventory. So I'm just building straight over really quick. You don't want to waste a lot of time because the earlier you go over there, the less protection they'll have. And as you can see right here, this person had no protection. The beginning of the game is really easy to get bed destroys. And normally after you destroy their bed, you want to kill them to get the final kill, so they're gone for good and you have the diamond forge to yourself. But in my case, they were already killed by the other team, so I didn't have to worry about that. Once you eliminate that team, you want to head over to their island and steal all the goodies in their fort, and make sure you put it in your ender chest. If you want to get better stuff right now, you can, like a better sword, better armor, something like that. That's perfectly fine, but I wasn't going to do that because I wanted to get over to the yellow island as fast as I can. Another tip I have while we have this extra footage here is try not to upgrade from leather to iron. It's a lot better to just go from iron straight to diamond. Diamond costs 6 emeralds, so you do have to go to mid first. But that way you're not wasting gold, because I believe it's like 12 gold or something like that. But now that we're on the other island, break their bed. See, this person did wood, so I was able to get through it with my fist. But had they been right there, I probably wouldn't have been able to get through. So now I'm hiding over here to make sure I can hit them off. Really hitting people off is the easiest way, and I kind of backed up like that so I could get the angle to go in. And now, like I did with other people, I'm stealing their stuff and putting it in my ender chest. So now that you've been away from your island for a while, you want to head back now, collect the items from the forge that you killed before, and also the diamond generators, so when you head back to your island, you have tons of stuff to buy whatever you want, really. And now I'm doing upgrades, like I'm getting an iron sword, and you also always want to buy blocks. Blocks are so important because it's now also time to go to middle. You could get the iron armor now, even though I kind of was saying you shouldn't because it's a waste of gold. But really, if you have quite a bit of gold, it doesn't matter. And I upgraded my forge again. I always try to focus on my forge to get that upgraded 1 or 2 times, normally at least 2, even 3 times sometimes, before I do the sharpened swords, and then I focus on the reinforced armor for protection. It is now time to head to middle to get ourselves some emeralds. I just go from 1 to 1. Sometimes there'll be people here, see, there's this aqua person for me, and I just killed them, and I actually got emeralds because I killed them and they were in his inventory. So that's a good way to get emeralds. After that, I actually decided, instead of getting more emeralds, because there really weren't any left, I went back to my island just to put them away and make sure they were safe, and then I was going to head back for more. So now I'm including this clip to show you guys that things can go wrong, you can get killed, and you just have to try again. So here I was trying to get my second emerald. That would be enough for me to get armor. And then a guy shows up and I'm trying to fight him. And I ended up being the one who died. So he got the emerald. So now I just have to go back and try again. And here's yet another fail. I have 5 emeralds in my inventory. And watch what happens when I try to get back to my island and get my diamond armor. Yep, that happened. As I was heading out for the 3rd time, someone from the other team actually came over to my island, and luckily I did have It's a Trap purchased. That's really helpful for hitting them off, and you can kind of see how you do. That is a great technique. Just go at a little bit of an angle and hit them off. It's a lot. If you just go forward and start clicking them, then really it's just PvP, and you have a greater chance of losing, basically. So now go ahead and do all your upgrades. Do your team upgrades to get better gear. Sharpen swords if you haven't done that already, and now you should have a ton of gold by this time, and also do your diamond armor that you have enough emeralds for now. So get diamond pickaxe, diamond axe to get through their protection. If you have enough emeralds for an ender pearl, that's really good. And also a bow is so helpful because a lot of times people aren't anticipating you to have a bow, so it's just so easy to hit them off with, and then you can go kill their island, which you'll see me use that strategy in just a second. So I actually went with a diamond sword instead of a ender pearl just because I thought I'd get it over easy enough. But he's right now going away from his island, which I thought was kind of a weird thing to do, but I was really excited about it because, oh, on his way back, I'll just hit him off with my bow. And that's what I did right there. So now while he's respawning, it gives me the perfect chance to go break his bed, and because I have these diamond tools, I was able to get through that protection flawlessly. Now just run back, just because you know, you don't want to be like right there while they're about to respawn. It's just easier if you go back, think for a second, okay, how should I go about killing them now? And because I knew I just had way better stuff than him, I went in with my sword and knocked him up till he died. Woohoo! Victory! Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of how I play Bedwars. It works for me most of the time. Yeah, I even showed you guys that it doesn't always work. There's sometimes flaws in the plan, or things go wrong, you die. It's just what happens. Just try the strategy. I think it works really well, but I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe on this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.